Welcome back to Make Me a Fan. I'm the Jag.
I'm Pete.
And you know what else we are? First of all, we're Make Me a Fan. But we're also Santino Brothers Students. I'm just so excited. I had to get that out. I'm sorry.
100%. No, I love it, dude.
Oh, it's just one of those.
Santino strong.
Santino strong. Santino tough. Dare I say Santino tough?
Absolutely.
All right, listen, people. If you don't know, and I've said it before, we've said it a million times, Santino Brothers is one of the best schools in the country, if not the best. It is most definitely, in my opinion, the best school in the West Coast. And one thing that I am super proud of.
Yes, sir.
Over and over and over again, Santino delivers on the shows. If you saw At Last, hell of a show. If you're following the Up All Night series on freaking YouTube, which you should be watching this on YouTube right now, you know that the quality is there. Is that a fair statement, Encyclopedia?
Absolutely.
Without talking trash about anybody else, without tearing anybody down to build us up, let me just say that I've seen some student shows, and they're not always as good as what Santino Brothers puts out on a regular, consistent freaking basis. So that's not hate. That's just love. Is that fair?
100%. Expand on that. This was Up All Night 12.
Yes.
They have been doing this consecutively for 12 months, guys. This was an amazing feat put on by students, supported by some of the great leaders that are inside our dojo. You know, it takes an entire crew of people and all the wrestlers to make this happen, and this was easily one of the coolest experiences I've had so far.
Now see, a lot of times when you go to places, schools, you know, martial arts schools, I've been around my fair share of boxing gyms and martial arts schools, a lot of people refer to themselves as a family. This is a family environment. We're this family, you know? That's words. Words, anybody can say those words or put those words on a website. When you see the people at Santino Brothers come together to have, you know, break bread, barbecue, we have a meal, and then to work our tails off. Again, we talked about yesterday in the championship video what it takes and what it means to put in the work, to build the lighting, to set up the sound, to set up the cameras, to set up all the different equipment that needs to be done. I mean, hell, I ended up being the timekeeper. I was the guy ringing the bell, okay? There's so
Everybody has a job.
Exactly, you were working the camera. So of course,
and then the last time for 10, we were in the audience cheering and booing.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because that's one of the most important jobs. Because if we're not doing that, how does that come across when people watch it at home?
Exactly. Now, At Last was a huge show, sold out, tons of people there, which is fantastic. Up All Night's a little bit smaller. It's held at the actual school, and it's primarily, dare I say, only students that come to the show. So it's not as big of a show, but the energy is still there, and the attitude and the excitement is still there. So these guys, these students, and some of them are further along than others, can't wait to perform, and we can't wait to freaking see it. Because not only are we fans, Make Me a Fan, we're also part of the freaking show.
Absolutely. We're helping them out. We're helping them get those skills dialed in so that when it's time to go to pay your dues, that's okay. We've got 3 Up All Night tapings between then, and we can work some of this out. Oh, hey, we're building to a story that actually pays off at a show.
Most definitely. So here's the thing, people. For the next couple of days, we're gonna go match by match for Santino Brothers Up All Night and tell you what it was, what happened, how cool it was, how exciting it was. And I don't think it's out yet on YouTube. However, the results are already out there on different results websites, because you know what? Everybody wants to know what's happening at Santino Brothers. And so you can't keep this stuff a secret. No, you can't blame them. So we're gonna go match by match. We're gonna go blow by blow, freaking victory by victory, because it wasn't just a match. It wasn't just a series of matches. This was a tournament.
Yes.
Now, Encyclopedia.
Yes, sir.
Tell the people, if you would, what you think of the Survive the Night tournament.
You got some of the finest and brightest students in that tournament.
Hell yeah.
And let me say that there were some slobber knockers.
There were definitely some slobber knockers. I mean, I tell you what, there were some shots and some blows and some slams that had me like, ah.
Now, you told everybody where you were, but I was actually on the ring apron camera. So I had a front row view to all of this craziness, and wow.
Hell yeah. I mean, look, people, we're going to talk about this. We're going to go through it one by one, match by match. I hope you're ready, because there was a ton of awesomeness to be had. And I think the Encyclopedia can provide a little bit more insight than I can about the technical wizardry and the depth of coverage that goes into putting out the show. Because this isn't a one camera, one guy with this phone kind of a thing. This is serious business.
There's 4 cameras.
Yeah, I mean, tell them, Pete, well, how's it work? How's it all set up?
Yeah, so we have Charlie Wu, who is our technical director.
Hell yeah.
Was in the first advocate class, and he's got a bunch of knowledge. Had a Roland HDMI switcher, so he was actually able to switch between all 4 videos. There was a hard camera on Halston and Bird Guy.
Birdman.
Birdman, and then There was a camera kind of over by the bathroom, and then I was on the apron, and then Sky had the actual hard cam.
Hell yeah. So, I mean, there's 4 cameras working, people. 4 cameras, and it wasn't just any kind of Rudy Poo setup. We had a huge lighting truss. There's a fog machine, these entrances. It felt like a big event, right, Pete?
It's the same equipment we see at the big time shows.
Hell yeah. So we don't pull any punches. We're not going for any rinky-dink stuff. This is serious business because Santino's does not half-ass. Santino's as a whole, dare I say, can I give them this title, Encyclopedia? Santino Brothers is prolific and gifted. And so without any further ado, I think we should get to the first match.
Let's show the photos.
Boop. There we go. The first match of the night was none other than Mr. Lucas freaking Riley versus Dylan Kyle Cox, aka DKC. You can see some of these amazing pictures.
Yeah, this Robert did an amazing job shooting these photos.
Hell yeah, Robert. Look at the reflection of the fog and the smoke in his glasses. That is sick. Robert, you earned a rated PG badge, my friend. I mean, you killed it.
These photos are just so good. Look at those nunchucks.
Oh yeah, he came out with the weapons, man. DKC's not playing around.
No, he's playing for keeps, buddy.
Hell yeah. He's got the nunchucks, and you know he always has a karate chop at the ready. He will chop the daylights out of you, slap you across the face, and knock the taste out your mouth because that's how crazy DKC is. But you know what?
Oh, you know what else?
What else?
He's hashtag hard body karate.
Ooh, hard body karate. Homeboy is in shape.
No, he's in that same league as Chris Dickinson.
Oh, yeah.
Where, I mean, that's hard body karate all day.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, the guy knows what he's doing. The Jag knows what picante sauce should taste like. When I look at somebody who says they're a martial artist, I can tell if they're faking the funk or if they're the real deal. And Mr. Dylan Kyle Cox has spent some time on somebody's mat in somebody's dojo, dojang, whatever you want to call it, kicking some butt. So I recognize game, and real recognize real. And DKC, you're a real mofo. However, across the ring from Mr. DKC is a real mofo as well. The guy who defies gravity, Lucas freaking Riley.
Look at that.
Hell yeah, Robert.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So good.
Look, I've said this before in some of our videos. We talk about Lucas all the time. And in fact, I'm going to link you to Lucas's vlog from Bar a couple weeks ago. At the end of that video, there's a special appearance by 2 very handsome Make Me a Fan people. And
still looking for that interview, Lucas.
Yeah, for real though, Lucas, give us a call. But the interesting part about Lucas is every time I see him, it just smacks me around that he's freaking born in 1999, which is why he has the 99 on his gear. Homeboy is freaking 20 years old. That just kills me. Dude, my son is 17. To think that he's 3 years older than my son messes with my brain. But you know what? Homeboy is young. He is talented and he is gifted. Oh my goodness. So this was a hell of a match. And I mean, we can talk about it.
Well, both of them are the future of wrestling. This is what you want to build around.
Yeah, I mean, let me just say this, and I don't want to talk too much trash. And I don't want to say anything negative, but let me just put it this way. Lucas Riley is so amazing. First of all, he's been regular at Bar now. Is that a fair statement?
Absolutely. He's definitely a regular.
And even the night before, Up All Night, he was at another event, a very high-profile event, wrestling a very high-profile person. I don't know. You might have heard this name before. I shouldn't say it. Should I say it?
You can say it.
Can I say it? Joey freaking Ryan. So you want to talk about being a student?
Wait. He didn't just wrestle Joey Ryan.
Ooh, tell him, Pete.
He beat Joey Ryan.
He beat Joey freaking Ryan. Listen, people,
I'm not gonna say that the flip didn't almost put Lucas down. It was like 9.975, but he got it up. But I'm telling you,
just save it. No, hold on. I gotta bring this in just a little bit. And we're not gonna zoom. I hope you guys understand what this means. I don't know how long Lucas has been at Santino Brothers. It's really none of my damn business. But if you want to be a professional wrestler and you want to have high-profile matches against high-profile individuals like Joey freaking Ryan, you better go somewhere that knows how to have those high-caliber matches. We're talking about people like Mr. Joey Chaos, people like Robbie Phoenix, people like Mongol, people like Supreme, the people like Sylvia who know what this business is all about. And I'm talking about Santino Brothers. I hate to have that little aside. I hate to distract from the match, but let me just say, if you're at home and you're thinking about wrestling, you're thinking you might want to get in the ring and have some high-profile matches, how would you like to wrestle and beat somebody that you see on TV every week?
It's pretty wild.
Damn, son. I mean, if I had a microphone, I'd drop it. I mean, come on, people, but back to the match.
Yeah, I mean, look at these photos. These are so good.
Robert's killing it, dude. Robert's great.
Yeah,
look at Isaac in the background. Isaac's doing his thing. Isaac, you are prolific and gifted.
100%. And just being on the apron, seeing this match just the movement was so quick. Look at it. just a back and forth.
Hell yeah, this was like a very fast, very rapid kind of a match. And of course there's lots of flying because Lucas, he just doesn't give a crap about gravity.
No. He just ignores it. He's like, yeah, nice to know you.
Yeah, like, oh, thanks for coming, Gravity, but I'm just gonna do my own thing. And I mean, there were some chops going on. There was some back and forth, some brutal stuff, man. Some high impact maneuvers in this match.
Now, this is where Dylan actually had Lucas scouted because he knows that he does the tarantula move. Like, he's like, not today, Lucas.
Yeah.
And he made him pay for that. He thought he was getting around it.
DKC knows what he's doing. I mean, look, he's one of the best guys in the game. And if you don't know DKC, trust me, you will. Look at this. Oh, he's got him in this submission. I don't know. Was that almost like a dragon sleeper almost?
Yeah, well, it's like a double arm.
Okay.
You'll see people like Zack Sabre Jr. You'll see Will Ospreay use this. Essentially where you already get those arms in a disadvantage, and then you can start wrenching either the knee, or put a choke across there, like cross face.
And look at man, Lucas is in pain there. You can see it in his face. Look at Isaac. Yeah. Isaac's checking on him just to make sure he's all right. See, that's the kind of thing that we're talking about. Everybody in the ring is telling a story, and everybody is working. So look, if you don't understand what we're saying, if you don't understand, I don't want to say the lingo. I don't feel like I'm an insider and I have all the lingo. Right. Sometimes I still hear terms that I don't freaking know what they mean, and a brother has to Google it. But you know what? Isaac is one of the best in the game when it comes to refereeing, and of course the two guys in the ring are some of the best in the game when it comes to wrestling. So when you put that together with the technology and the different people working around the ring, the advocates of support, if you will, you get a blockbuster freaking match.
100%, sir, 100%.
Now, I don't want to get to the result too quickly because I know there's more pictures. You can see the kicks going on. Look at that. Now, I could dissect that kick all day long to let you know that how I know that DKC knows what he's doing, but that's a whole nother story. That's a good quality kick. Now, keep going if you would. Back to the other one. Oh, yeah, top rope stuff happening. Lucas is on fire. Homeboy has a really intense face. You know, when he gets going, he really gets going.
He gets into it. He gets lost in that.
Oh, it's the chop. The chop is coming. I'm sorry. I just got excited. You see, DKC's ready with that chop. Oh, my goodness. I don't think I've seen the chop in person that crazy. I was looking for it. I've seen him try. I've seen him go for it twice.
Right.
I saw him go for it. It didn't connect. Oh man, DKC, I'm waiting for the chop. I want to see the chop put somebody away for the 3. But you know what, Lucas, he had it scouted. You said these two know each other well. Lucas knew the chop was coming. He was able to get out of it and reverse it. And then, oh yeah, he kind of did something here. I'm not sure exactly what happened.
But yeah, just a nasty, nasty punch and a suplex.
Ooh, that suplex is beautiful.
That shining wizard, that's all that it took.
Yeah, you know what?
One good moment.
Lucas Riley wins the match and he advances in the Survive the Night tournament. Holy mother of pearl. This was a hell of a barn burner. This is a great first match, and we always say the first match sets the tone for the night. So if this set the tone for the night, and it did, you knew the whole night was gonna be crazy. So,
yes, sir.
This is match number 1, Encyclopedia.
It is, sir.
Match number 1. So, I'm gonna tell you what's coming up.
Lucas is saying it's match number 1.
Yes, damn right, number 1. So you know what's going on tomorrow?
What?
Tomorrow we have another match featuring Ray Romero Jr. Versus All That Keita Murray. If you don't know who those two gentlemen are, we will talk more about them tomorrow because we do this, what? How often, Pete? Daily. Wait, I'm sorry. Daily, but what time?
9 a.m. Pacific.
Damn right, okay.
And noon Eastern.
Noon Eastern, damn, okay, right. So if you happen to be on the West Coast, the best coast is 9 a.m. If you're on the East Coast, the Beast Coast, yeah, that's noon. You gotta watch it at lunchtime. But you're gonna come back tomorrow because Ray Romero Jr. and Keita Murray are prolific and gifted. Ray Romero's a strong son of a biscuit, and he's gonna put some, we'll just talk about it tomorrow.
All I'm gonna say is safe bets that this guy, this guy's a guy that could win a tournament.
Oh, most definitely. This guy is a monster in a good way. So we will see you back here tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell. Make sure you follow us at MakeMeAFan316, and we will see you tomorrow.